Girlfriend Jan got, but just let us know.
Keep going.
Well, good afternoon everyone.
Stop.
And, can I just say what a wonderful day it's been today, and I'm sure you'll all agree.
Yeah.
It's been fantastically well run, and it's all gone very smoothly. Can't say how proud of me today. It's unbelievable. Now, while Mick and Viv worry about what tales are about to follow, can I just quickly say how stunning our bridesmaids have looked today? The only person they've been outshone by, quite rightly so, is our lovely bride.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all the gentlemen out there will agree that today is a very sad day for single men. Another beauty is removed from the available list. On the other hand, I'm sure all you ladies will agree that the standard of available men has just improved. Now, me and Mick, we've known each other since we were able to crawl. Genuinely, we're not talking about from the pub last night. We've got a taxi home, as it turns out. But, thanks again for that, Brian. But to be honest with you, me and Mick have always been more like brothers than friends. Through the good times, the bad times, and through the thick and the thin. We've always been getting in trouble, or going out and going crazy and things like that. But it's all been good. But we've always enjoyed quite a competitive edge as well, I would say. Although none of us would exactly admit it. And it genuinely gives me great pleasure and satisfaction to make me stood up here after all these years. As Mick has finally admitted, I'm the best man. Great honour to be your best man, Mick, and words literally can't quite describe who I am when you feel it. Since I've known Mick, there's been a lot of changes in his life. Unfortunately, when he was younger, both his parents, Mike and Mary, passed away. But with the help and support of Brian and Mary, and of course all the people in this room today, all the family and friends, you can know man you're today. From a young age, Mick has always wanted to be in the RAF, and I believe this was largely due to his brother Brian's career in the RAF. Just in case there's anyone in this room who doesn't know, he was a pilot! Will come later on, the best community couldn't cope with that one. Because of your drive and commitment, Mick, though, you made your dream possible. And not many people can say that. I certainly won't be leaving Newcastle United out anytime soon. But not only did you make your dream come true, you made it better. It was because of your RAF career, you were based in Cosford, which led to you meeting your lovely and then marrying your loving and beautiful bride. During this time with Viv, you then moved into your first home, which you made your own. Due to the subsequent outgrowth and lorry, you had to start looking elsewhere, which you've now found in your new beautiful 3-bedroom home, and it's detached. With ensuite. But more importantly, as the saying goes, if you have love, you have everything. I bet you and Viv certainly didn't imagine all of this in your wildest dream. Especially on that night 4 years ago, in the glamorous, stylish and glitzy O'Neill's in Wolverhampton. When you first is because of the love and support that you give each other. Now, the first time I met Viv, as is tradition with my family, was at Newcastle races. Your immediate acceptance into our hearts was a given that day, Viv. And with your grandfather's tip on the winning horse, it was accelerated. Even then, I could see how happy you both made each other, and it was always a pleasure to be in your company. Then, in September '05, Mick took Viv away to the romantic Snowdonia to propose. The name of this place where he proposed was Swan Falls. Due to the age of some of the audience, I'll let you got it yet? No.
Tomorrow.
Of course, Viv accepted straight away. At least that's what Mick says anyway. Now, just over a year and a half later, here you are today, man and wife. Well, you were thinking you were getting off easy, but just before I finish, I must mention one last thing. Nicknames. Since I've known Mick, he has had a few nicknames. For those of you who don't know, the first one was Fritz. Now you may think, why Fritz? And the reason for this was, even in places like Mallorca, if we would go out on a night out with the boys and the beer, Mick would turn up wearing his shorts, his sandals, or Jesus sandals as some people would call them, and his white socks. Looking a little bit German, hence the nickname. It seemed that for some... Hey, don't try to deny it. I'll not let you. It seemed that for some reason we decided to reenact on the stag do, and to be honest with you, not many people could understand in this ski resort that was -6. Why there was 13 grown men going around in kilts, white socks and sandals. As strange as that might sound, it's not as bad as going to your hen do on the one day that Dublin doesn't serve booze. After that one, I think the next stag we go on is going to be a month to recover. I'll tell you, it was hard work. Yeah. The next nickname Mick was given was The Big Show. And this was due to an American wrestler who, in fairness to Mick, he didn't really look too much like him. The lads were just winding him up. But finally, his most recent one, and a lot of the people from the Black Country will probably be aware of this, but I know not a lot of us from Newcastle would ever think of calling this, to be honest with you. And when I think about it, I think it's his most fitting one that's ever been given to him. McCanny. And I think that sums Mick up perfectly. I would just like to wish you both all the happiness and success you both deserve. And Mick, I'm sure you already know it, but your parents would be so proud of you. And can I ask you all now, would you raise your glasses and toast to Mr. and Mrs. McCanny? Cheers. Now who's won?
Time is 29.